Whew. All right. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Good Monday post Edge live morning. Let me see if we can get Instagram going here. Well, we didn't. One second. I need to fix this. Looks like we're going. So anyway, let me know if you see me live on Facebook. Sometimes it's a little quirky. If not, I'll restart. Post in the chat. How are you doing? Good Monday morning, everyone. I think I'm live. We'll see. It's a little bit slow to update. 76 on the sleep score today. Yeah. Let's see. See if we've got it live. I might have to pivot. I don't think we're live yet. There we go. We got it. All right. Good morning, Dave Brackett. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? There we go. All right. Good deal. All right. Thank you. You see me. You hear me. We had to reset the whole office back up. So thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Been here all weekend, helped me with the event. So I'm very thankful. So good Monday morning, the 24th of February. Like I said, 76 on the sleep score. Coffee number Trey. Let's back up a bit before we talk about the event. Successful book launch. I want to thank all of you guys. We've launched this on the 19th, Wednesday night, and it promptly went to Amazon, number one Amazon bestseller. So waiting for the gold star for that. You can pick that up on Amazon. A lot of people have. I'd love to hear what you think. If you liked it, pass it on, share it out. So I would love that. So, yeah. Hello, Wendy. Monday morning, we're starting 8 a.m. here. So had a great event. We had, 50 or so people in the room. It was pretty cool. We were at the Italian Heritage Center and had a little adversity off the front because they were supposed to meet us at 6:30 and we didn't get in the building until darn near 7:15 or so. So that was rugged, but we dealt with it well. People really didn't realize it, I don't believe. And we were able to kind of mask it with a great team. So thank you guys that helped. I appreciate everybody that was involved with the event and making it happen. If you're on here, throw in the chat. How are you doing? Scale 1 to 10. I lost my live here. I'll just keep going, I guess. See what I want to see the comments though. We had the Rothrocks there. We had Lisa Petroselli and her whole table full of people. We had our Train Your Inner Athletes. Bubba Hogan and the Mid-South Pond dude was there with his team. So that was great. Dave, I got my comments back. Dave's a 10 today. Bracket 8.5. Good morning, Dan Bennett. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Seeing everybody now. My phone was giving me a hard time. So like I said, we had to reset this whole unit up. My mic's not linked up, but you can hear me. So yeah, it was great. We had a good time. I think a lot of people got a lot out of it. Steve Rosenberg was great. Gary Chupik was great. And I spoke a couple times, which was fun to work on my game a little bit here. Said Dave Saperko. I bet you are tired, Dave. Dave showed up with family. And when you travel and do that kind of thing, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I appreciate making the effort and coming up and joining us. It was nice to meet everybody and all that jazz. So we did have a good time. It's a lot. We went, end line to end line. We were up at, a little bit before 5 and, got back here at, 10:30 or something like that. And it was a long day. I looked at the clock. I'm like, man, we just, yes, as Wendy says, we went hard in the paint. So good morning, Roy. We missed you at the event. It was good to see you. Hey, Wendy, how good does it feel not to have to put the Edge live event in the chat today, and I'm not going to pound on you guys about a book launch. Maybe we'll throw the link in to buy the book, but a lot of you guys have it coming. People that I've promised them to a signed copy will get those out in the mail this week. We went hard in the paint, Christy. We did, didn't we? We had a good time, and I appreciate you guys being there. And sometimes I'll get a comment, and when Christy on here remind me, like and Coop, and sometimes other people that were there that maybe don't own a business, but you're hearing a lot of stuff about business, and it can be applied to your own personal business as well too. So always good to get exposed to a bunch of different things. So I was happy to have you guys there, and I hope that it became what I want to talk about today for you, or presented the opportunity for the moment that changed everything. That's what the title of my talk is today. So I want you to think about your life like right now, the path that you're on and the decisions that you've made and the person that you've become. Was there a moment that set all of this in motion? Question for you. And if you could rewind time, where would you pinpoint that exact moment that changed everything? Maybe it was good, maybe it was bad. For some, it was probably a big, obvious moment, maybe like a job change. That's easy to put your finger on. Major life event. Those pop right up. Or maybe it was just hitting rock bottom and deciding, never again. This is never happening again. And then maybe for others, it was something subtle, like just a conversation or something somebody said to you that either motivated you or pissed you off. A decision, making a commitment. Maybe something nobody else could even know that you were dealing with. But here's what I know, guys. The people that find their edge, the ones who truly level up in life and business, are the ones who recognize those moments for what they are. They're turning points. Turning points that I referred to in my talk over the weekend, moments of truth. Moments of truth. Every next level of your life is going to demand a different version of you. That's a quote from somebody unknown. Hey, put Bob Turner. I'll claim that one. Not really. Most people don't realize that they're in a defining moment, like right then. Could be a defining moment. Could have been that for you at our event. But they don't realize it until it's already passed. And they don't recognize the opportunity until it's right in front of them. Sometimes they still don't recognize it. Because of that, they hesitate and they play small. They play safe. And they miss their shot. Does this sound familiar? So anyway, today I want to talk to you about that kind of stuff. How to identify those moments and make, I always say you need to make bold moves. You need to make bold moves. Talk about how gaining some momentum can really change your life forever. But you got to recognize it. Guys, your edge is built in those moments of choice. Moments of choice. We all have those moments where we're just faced with a choice. We go this way or that, stay comfortable, step in, do the hard stuff, play it safe, take a risk, keep doing what's familiar, or lean into the growth. The people that never find their edge, those are the ones that hesitate. They wait for more clarity. They play the victim. They need more certainty. They need permission. And while they wait, that moment passes. I don't think I'm seeing you guys' comments. Waste book is being funny today. But what's that? Think of a pivotal moment in your own mind where you had to make a bold move and you didn't because you didn't have all the answers. You just didn't know. You were hesitant. What's one of those times? Think about it. If I'd only stepped up sooner. Yeah, and most people don't regret the things they did. They regret the things they didn't do. Dan Bennett, I've been stuck in moment hesitation for way too long. This was a big takeaway for Saturday. That's great, Dan. I'm really glad you came. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss those moments, right? Maybe today's one of those moments. Maybe right now you're at a crossroads and you don't even realize it yet. Good morning, Richard Nordheim. Good to see you, my friend. Had a great time with you this weekend. What did Wendy say? Wendy got your name wrong later in the day. Not Nordheim. I don't know what it was. Wendy put it in there. We were all chuckling on the way home. She said something. So start looking at your current struggles, guys, and your decisions through a different lens. What if this is just a hard season? Maybe what if this is the exact moment where you step into that next level? What's one decision you've made that completely changed the trajectory of your life or business? If you can't think of one, maybe that moment's happening right now, or maybe it was this past weekend at the event, or maybe it's today when you're realizing you should have been there. I told you I was going to say that. So if you have some courage, drop in the comments. What's one opportunity or decision in front of you right now that you feel could be the turning point? And if not, then let's identify maybe a past defining moment. Look back at your life and just pinpoint one decision that shifted everything for you. Acknowledge it, own it. See how it shaped you. Or recognize a present opportunity. Again, could be today, could have been the event, could be something coming up this week. Think about where you are right now. What's the bold move you need to make? How about you, Dan Bennett? What's the bold move you need to make? What's the risk, the action, the decision that you've been hesitating on? Identify it and commit to moving forward. Write it down. Share it with somebody. Josh Baker, good morning. Hope you guys got back safely. I think you were traveling yesterday. And so here's a challenge. Step into it with confidence. If you feel something pulling at you today, don't ignore it. Step up. Say yes, and just create that next defining moment for yourself. Oh, what he said, I didn't get his name wrong. I wanted to call him Dickie and see what he said. She has a nickname obsession. Richard, I'll let you take that one. Oh man, poor guy jumps on, now he's getting abused. So guys, your edge it's not always something that you find. If you're having trouble finding it, maybe you need to create it. And you create it in moments like this where you're like, you know what? F that, I'm going for it. You create it when you decide today is the day to stop waiting and start stepping up. My aunt used to call me that. Wendy, I'm not calling that. He's bigger than me. Guys, if you want more from life and business, stop waiting for a sign. This is it. It's your moment. You can do it. Yeah, right? I'm trying to get you going. Big changes come from little small moments of courage, guys. Just take that off ramp or on ramp, whatever you want to call it. I hope this hit home for you today in some way. I want you to do a couple of things if it did. Drop in the comments the defining moment that changed your life. Was there one? Maybe it was an event. Maybe it was last year's Edge event. Or maybe it's something that you're about to step into. Throw it in the comments. And also, if you haven't, grab your copy of this on Amazon. If you haven't yet, everybody that came to our event got one of these and had a personal message from me in there. Took a bit, but that was important to me. I wanted to do that. Guys, the truth is most people wait too long to recognize their moment. Don't let that be you. Don't wait. Dan, whatever that was that you were talking about, get after it. Look at everything that you've done up to this point. You've accomplished everything you wanted to accomplish, and you've survived 100% of your toughest days. So let's go on a Monday. We're going to talk about some things the rest of the week. Lessons from the book. I'll throw them out to you just as a way to kind of keep the book on the forefront, but also leverage what's in it to help you guys and just talk through some of the lessons, talk through some of the stories, and inspire you guys to move forward with that have that defining moment or remember that defining moment and remember why you want it, why it happened, how it's going to impact you going forward. So, yeah. Anybody got anything else? I want to leave you with that. Good to see you, Christy and Roy, Wendy and Dave Howard, Dan Bennett, and others. Good to see you today. Got a few things to hammer home this week so we can move on to our next chapter. I'm really excited about it. Really inspired by all the interaction this weekend with just great people, fantastic people. We had 20 or 25 people here at the house on Friday night. Somebody said to me, "Man, you're crazy having everybody over at your house the night before the event." I'm like, well, we just had to push forward one day, getting all of our stuff done. That's all. Just a minor adjustment. And it gave everybody a place to land and get acquainted, shake hands, and grab a hug and talk about what we were going to try to accomplish the next day. So I appreciate you all. I want you to have a great Monday. Kick it off in style. Think about what you want to do this week, what you want to accomplish, and how you're going to step into that defining moment. If you remember one thing, the topic of today's talk was the moment that changed everything. And if you're just driving down the road, think about that for a minute. Maybe you need to make an adjustment. Maybe you just need to press a little harder on the gas. So none of us are getting out of here alive, guys. We're only here for a little while. Let's make the most of it while we are. I appreciate you all. I'm going to pivot, go get some stuff done so I can come back here and pour into you guys. I love you all. Have a great day. Take care.